Hello and welcome to a new live stream here from our Card Shark studio in Essen, Germany. Great to see you all here, either live or in a recorded form, so that when you don't see it Monday evening and you see it in the next few days, welcome. I hope you will have fun. You will learn something very interesting today because we are talking about, look at this, 3 different kinds of preparations on playing cards. We go into detail on all of 3 of these. Later we will do a special that is called Tricks of the Week. We decided that we wanted to take a section out of our live stream and talk about some of our favorite tricks, where we offer you a special, like a goodie coming with it, or something for free, or a nice discount, etc., etc. All this will be available for exactly 1 week until the next live stream, where we will have another Tricks of the Week. And so if you see this, I hope you saw this in time. If not, and well, we still don't have this in German language, it's this one here. Please leave a like. That helps us a lot, but also subscribe to our channel so that you won't miss any more videos of us every Monday at 8:30 German time.
You have to calculate what is
exactly.
the time in your
time zone. Exactly. Yeah. Anyhow, well, they will be informed anyhow if they are ringing the bell. That's when they get the new streams. Now we go into details right after the intro. Thank you. And here we go. I'm putting this one down because, as you can already see, this doesn't make too much sense. It's kind of an invisible cloak of macking, because right now you could see the back, or here you can see the whole. Yes, exactly. It doesn't make too much sense. It has a green cap, and therefore we are doing it like this to show you. This is a spray that we are using frequently for several of our products, and this is called the 3M Creativ Mount. And the Creativ Mount is a very, you know what, I'll do this, looks better. The Creativ Mount is a repositionable glue, and I highly recommend that you get this into your arsenal, that you buy one of those bottles. It comes in different shapes and forms in every country. For us it's called Creativ Mount. I have seen also some websites, or in some countries it's called Remount, 3M Remount. And 3M offers different kinds of glue sprays. And so far I know 4. They come with a red cap, a blue cap, a purple cap, and the green cap. The blue is kind of repositionable, but if you want to save on a few bucks and try that one, you will ruin your cards, because after a short while the glue will completely dry out and will turn yellow. So never use blue, that doesn't make sense. The red one is a permanent glue. You will have a few seconds to align it, and then it's permanent. And the purple one is for heavy stuff. So if you really want to have a very hard bonding a strong bonding, then the purple is something.
But we prefer the green one.
Always go for the green. So in case you cannot find, or it looks a little bit different to our spray can here that we get from in Germany. I know it wasn't available for a long time in America, for instance. This came from Poland back then, I think. Yeah, it's still made in Poland, as you can see. So it wasn't available in the USA, but I know that they found already a solution. So you will find the 3M Creativ Mount or Remount in the USA as well, and I can only highly recommend that you get one of those sprays. It will be, it will last for years. It will not dry out, and it's more or less the same handling like a post-it note. Yeah, you are spraying a playing card or piece of paper whatsoever, and it will stick, but will be removed easily, very, very simple. Richard Sanders was the first one that I know, or that did it to me, that he released the DVD Super Cards, Richard Sanders Super Cards, and that was, when did I start? 2004, it must have been 2004, 2005, I think, where I saw his lectures in Germany, and he released a DVD called Super Cards. All the tricks were using the Creativ, this spray, and I started since then. You will find a lot of our gimmicks, a lot of our tricks with the 3M preparation. We are not selling this spray on our website, so you don't search for it, you won't find it, because we have to buy it like you. I can only highly recommend that you get Staples, or just Google it on your browser and look for the Creativ Mount. There are different kinds of options. Amazon might not be the cheapest one, they will have it, but it will not be the cheapest one. We already had seen in the German stream that everything is possible between let's say 12 euros to 15 euros, but if you would buy it in a store, it wouldn't surprise me if it goes for 20 euros or $25 or whatsoever. So there's a huge range of prices. Just get one bottle, you will have a lot of fun with it. Highly recommend it, that works awesome. And this is glue, and that's the only spray I will talk about today that has glue on it. So if you want to get cards sticking together so that you can show them and handle them as one,
this is the way.
That is the only way that would work.
This one is amazing.
Well, if you are one of the older guys watching this stream, then you might now say, no, I use magician's wax.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael Amar or Michael Skinner, I always mix it up. I think it was Michael Amar who released his
own wax.
By the way, it's owned by Sean Farquhar.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you can find it on Power Magic. Actually, he's touring and making the magician's wax himself. Sean.
Yeah.
Yes, in his garage. And one guy, when the garage had to be modernized, the guy came in and said, "If you like, it can also work in the night," because he was thinking that he was doing some chemical stuff there.
It's like Breaking Bad for magicians.
Absolute Breaking Bad for magicians.
You have the same idea with Breaking Bad for.
No, it's a different story. Yes. So either way, I think that this, as a purpose to glue two cards together, I would recommend this spray. I wouldn't recommend magician's wax. Magician's wax has other uses, like the card to sealing, like in our card shark college, where we are gathering more and more cards because you're always performing this trick every time you do your workshop there.
Yeah.
So that's good. I don't think that it will work with this spray. I'm 100% sure it will not work. Anyhow, the magician's wax will turn soft in body heat. So if you have the package close to your body, etc., the cards will start to smear. So I wouldn't recommend it. This is so reliable for so many years.
Choose this one. This is perfect for.
And it has worked for me for years. I even have an old spray that is at least 10 years old in my what's it called, in my cabbage, I think, in my garden, and it still works as well. Yeah, perfect. So get it. Will last for many years. You should have it. Second one
is this one.
Yeah, that's how we didn't do the translation. Yeah. It's, well, you can see it here.
Rough and smooth.
Yes, it's rough and smooth spray. What is stupid, because it's not like that. Depending on how you spray, it's either rough or smooth. It will always be rough. but if you don't prepare the cards, then they are smooth, and that's the whole secret. With a normal rough and smooth spray, you are preparing 2 cards at the same time. Let's say all these both, and if they are attaching to this, nothing would happen. Like so, nothing would happen. They have to come close to each other, and now they would not stick, but they would stay together. And you can certainly open them up, and
you know this from any invisible decks,
yeah.
But the invisible decks from Karchak, they are a little bit different, and we will speak a little bit later about this.
Yes. You might be familiar with the spray from many Magic stores that is half the size, has about, I think it has 200 milliliters or so, and that's and it comes with a black cap. Most likely it will be a relabeled Testos spray. You can find Testos also in certain countries, in the USA for instance, and it's called the Testos Dull Coat. It's used for painting small little cars, etc., that you're building for military stuff, etc., so that you would get the green paint, that it's not shiny, that it really looks very dull, like in the military itself.
Okay.
So yeah, and this is a very good stuff, very, very reliable and strong. However, it will be also having a very dull shine to it. So that's when you partially prepare a card or add this card to a normal deck of cards, you would immediately see that something is wrong with that card, because it will have no reflections at all, no glossy shine on it, so that doesn't work. Now in Germany we couldn't get a different spray, the one that you can also get in the USA, and so that's why I created my own spray, or our own spray, what is a mixture of matte finish and glossy finish in a certain mixture, until it worked perfect, so that that the features of a matte finish was there, so to stick together. However, that it has a glossy shine to it a little bit, so that it doesn't appear to be very strange if you only prepare half of the card. That's the idea. Other than that, it always comes with a spray grid, and I invented the spray grid together with the spray at this time, and let me show this to you. Now, when you prepare cards, you usually don't spray only one card. That is easy on a piece of paper or on a newspaper, etc. You will spray it. However, if you have a bunch of cards, then you would have to put them further away, because when you spray them, the wind might blow them away to the side, and they might touch each other, and this would be very bad. Therefore, I created a spray grid where you can put 9 cards each time into one sheet. You get 6 of those, so that it will cover a full deck of cards. Plus also some covers that you can spray half of the cards at the same time, and they will be very close to each other, so you will not waste a lot of spray on the sides. Plus it will not touch each other. The cards will stay inside of their grid. That's something similar we are using, certainly on a higher level. It's not made out of cardboard. But that's exactly how we prepare our cards as well, inside of a grid, so that they won't cover each other and do any problems.
That's perfect for working.
Yes, and here's the thing, when you are in certain countries, outside of Europe for instance, or in the USA, and also in Europe on an island, we are not able to ship spray to you. That's the big problem, because spray is meant to be a dangerous good because of the aerosol that is included. So we can only ship spray over to you over with a truck. So in other countries like France, Italy, Spain, etc., all is good. When it has to go to Mallorca or to England, forget it. It won't work. Very, very difficult, and therefore we are offering the spray grid as standalone item without a spray, because then we do recommend several other sprays you can get. It's either the Testos spray that you get from a Magic dealer. I wouldn't recommend it. In America, Roger, a friend of ours who is also part of the Karchak team, he found and recommends the Krylon 1311. It's a matte spray, works perfectly, and that is really cool. Now this spray is not available in England, And in England, he told me it's really difficult to get a certain spray as well, a roughing spray. And he found something out very cool. Now, unfortunately, my computer started with the sleep mode. Can you just move the mouse a little bit? Yes, and so a similar spray that he recommends, that he found, is Rust-Oleum Crystal Clear Matte Lacquer Top Coat 400 milliliters. One more time, the Rust-Oleum Crystal Clear Matte Lacquer Top Coat. And this one, it's coming in a black or blue bottle, and actually the company that is doing this is, I think it's the same company like the Krylon, so you would get more or less the same ingredient, just with a different name and a different brand and a different whatsoever look. However, the parts inside seemingly are the same. Roger already tested it. He's very happy with that
Cool.
outcome, and so we can highly recommend it. And he found, for instance, a website of less than £6 for a spray can, so very affordable in England as
Cool.
well. Yeah,
So
so
great.
just get the spray grid, and you can spray a whole deck of cards without wasting too much of the spray.
So cool.
Yeah, so so far these are the sprays that you might know when you are doing Magic for a long time. You already asked me in the German stream, what about how long lasting will be the spray? Because, I mean, what is your experience with an invisible deck that you usually would get?
It works. In the beginning, you have some problems to to split it. Then there comes a time, a part of the invisible deck, it works perfect.
Yeah.
And after you can't use it anymore because it splits all the time. That was my experience in the past, and then 2014 or 13,
14, I think.
14, yeah, it comes Science Friction on the market from Alexander Kölle.
Yes.
And for me was a game changer. And when you don't change your standard cards to large index, I think I will use the first invisible deck from 2014 right now. Still, yeah. So it works perfect, and you have to spray only one side, not two.
Yes.
So the cool thing is, one card what goes out of the audience, it's completely unprepared.
Yeah, and here's the nice thing. So one more time, the normal roughing that you would see is a kind of, the coating is like small little particles that lay on top of the card, and it will be like a sandpaper. And when you are using two layers of sandpaper against each other, you would have the friction as well, so that they won't separate. However, after a while, these small little sand particles will get loose and will be gone. Therefore, it will get more and more slippery. That's exactly what you're explaining with your experience with a normal rough and smooth deck. And therefore, we came up with a totally different approach, and that is the Science Friction Spray. I'm showing this one more time here. So that's our Science Friction Spray. However, you won't find this in a package like this, only for the professionals who already have used their Science Friction box like that one here, because inside you will find a member code, and you will be able to order a refill can at the end. One more time, one second. So this package is very complete. It comes with a 3-hour DVD, with a leather wallet to organize your package tricks you will prepare with this, with
Great one.
with a trick deck of 56 gimmicks.
Some little
etc.
grids where you can put the cards in.
Yeah, the templates, the spray templates. Yes.
So this is very, very cool with different positions for spraying.
Yeah, so
yeah.
it's very complete, and therefore, and also you would only spray half of the cards. That means every second card. And here's the cool thing. Maybe you want to show the deck that you prepared for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be awesome, because that's exactly what makes it so great. Now in this particular case, I'll put this aside
We
for a while.
go only with the top,
Okay.
like that. So you see, you can handle it like a normal deck. So there's nothing to see. And Christian, you will choose a card in a moment. And my idea is you have to find the 2 of hearts. So touch any card you like. This one?
Yeah.
Yeah? So you're sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So we put it here and turn it.
And certainly it's the 2 of hearts. The nice thing about this card, it's a real 100% genuine playing card, no preparation, anything on top. So you could even give this out to a spectator and do other stuff with it. That's a nice part. Because with science fiction you would prepare the backs of the indifferent cards that you would see at the beginning, and then you pair the normal cards from the force deck on the backs. The nice part is, for instance, if you want to force a card and then do something else with the card, like signing it or tearing it or whatsoever, this is the perfect way to do it, because all you have to do is you take out the card and you will add, at the end of the performance, you will add one of the refill cards or the spare cards you still have on top, and the deck is in complete perfect order again. You don't have to spray anything anymore because the preparation is on the indifferent cards on the backs, and therefore it's
and by the way, this one is also is 2 years old, this deck. I use it for weddings, and with the blue deck it's the same one, so you can find two persons find the same card. And
so
this works still perfect. You see this? There is nothing.
I've seen a lot of performances right there. So on the top camera you will see there's not a single split in there. You could even do this. I did something similar one time where I borrowed a deck of cards where I had to put in a face up card into a face down deck, and it was a B deck. So no white borders, no room for any errors or problems. And it was a perfect spread. There was nothing visible, so even with this, and all it was, I had one card that was prepared going into a borrowed deck, and you're turning with one card only a complete deck into a rough deck. And it works like a charm. So it's really cool. It's the whole package that you would get, and I would highly recommend to start with that one. I think it's better than the rough and smooth spray. But
did you tell the DVD?
Not yet, but the cool thing is that you sometimes science fiction is perfect for it and sometimes not, depending on if you want to have this card only working at a certain spot with a different card.
Sometimes it's good driving a car, sometimes go with the airplane, so it's the same. Different situations.
And if you have something special in mind, talk with us. What is also cool, I like to prep some or pimp some of the package tricks where you would have to do a double or a block push off or whatsoever. It looks much more fair when you do it with science fiction, for instance. Just think of it. It really works well. I added this feature to our Mona Lisa Secret, so now it's much fairer, much nicer than before. With the double lift. It's completely gone. So definitely a recommendation. Now this spray is available in Europe and in the USA. In England, I would already have problems because of the shipping of spray. However, we were lucky enough, or at that time, we have Roger Nico, who is Card Shark former USA, now at Card Shark England, and he has several of these bottles at his place that we ship with a special courier over there. Now, if someone is ordering the whole spray from within England. We even had some problems, or even there within the UK. Oh, come on, terrible. Anyhow, I think we can get the spray to you. Just let us know. Now, after a while, we got questions over questions over questions. Do you have more routines for this? Any more ideas what you can do with this deck, etc., etc.? We are also explaining our own science fiction invisible deck that we are offering on our website. On the second DVD, that's this one here, with Science Fiction Volume 2, The Journey Continues. You get several other routines. I think it's another 3-hour DVD. Playing time 140 minutes, so not 2 hours 20, yes. So it's pretty complete, and this DVD usually sells for 30 euros. However, we have a very nice deal for the next week.
And also it's important information in the bonus is there's a part of Patrick Lenin's FISM Act inside the Automa deck. So everything is included. So he's explaining
this one, yeah.
Yes, so great.
Nice, yeah.
And very, very easy, by the way. Oh, it's not so hard to do.
No, with science fiction is awesome. Yes. So usually that sells for 30 euros or $30. When you are using our the promotion code free DVD in one word in our online store, you would get this DVD on top for free if you are purchasing either science fiction or as an owner of Science Fiction you would order a refill can, then you can choose this promotion code to get the extra DVD with it. If you are trying to get the DVD on top without having Science Fiction or without ordering Science Fiction, the shop system will accept it, we won't. So the shop system is not the best and not the newest, but we have to put everything into the system anyhow. And so even if you think it works, it won't. This is not our offer. So yeah, this would be our first trick of the week, but we have several others. That is really cool.
Yeah. So cool. Yeah.
Shall we do?
Yeah, we do. We show you 2 tricks from.
At least one.
At least one.
One as a presentation, yes. So what we have as well is this. On the DVD that comes with the package itself, with the Science Fiction box itself, come 2 routines that were called the One Card Collector. On one side the DVD it is called Ambitious Card. However, just Ambitious Card is not enough to as a spin-off, so we called it Delicious Ambitious. And these are 2 great routines where you can prepare these cards with everything that you get with the deck, that you get with the box, with the double backer, etc., etc. However, if you just want to find out what Science Fiction is, etc., then just get one of those tricks, because first of all, let's show this, and then I will give you a very interesting offer, right? Okay, cool. So what we are talking about, the One Card Collector now.
Yeah.
One of those, my favorite trick with this.
2 queens. They will help us later in a second. What did you do?
Shall we do the table
yeah.
cam?
So they will help me in a few seconds to find your card. First, you can choose a card, and please show it to camera. I can see the
6
card.
of clubs, yes.
I can see the card because I know the trick right now.
Yeah.
So, and the card goes in the middle. Yeah. So
yeah. Halfway.
Boom. Halfway. So, and what you do right now? Cut a third of the deck here.
Yes.
And put 1 card in, but let it a little bit outstanding like that.
Yeah, outjog. Yeah.
The half of the deck. Put it here.
Another third.
And the same action, and put the rest on top. So what do you think, how many cards are between the 2 queens right now? A lot.
Well, I let the spectator, the guys behind at the computer decide. It's about a third of a deck of cards. That should be around 15 to 18 cards, right?
So, and now the magic will happen. Close the deck completely. Yeah. Make a magic thing, whatever you want to do. Yeah, a snap.
Must be
and
enough.
then spread your deck out in front of the camera, and you will see, we go on the top, there are 2 cards. Come close, 2 queens, and there's only 1 card in the middle of the deck. Oops. And there is your card.
This should be a signed card because it's so unbelievably strong. It's a borrowed deck, so it could be a borrowed deck. It's just
you see you are so clean. There is nothing what you can find. There is everything is hidden.
It works. Well, we have this in large index or in a standard index. If you get it for standard index, then it doesn't even matter which kind of deck you are using. You can borrow a deck from a friend who is using bicycle or B or whatsoever. It will work. However, if you like to prefer to perform with our large index cards, then get the large index version. And the other routine is the Delicious Ambitious. Both are usually €15, $15. And I for this week we have a special on them for $35 off. And I just got a question here in the chat if these DVDs are also available as a download. I just did for the Delicious Ambitious and One Card Collector. I just prepared the videos online so that we can do this. So in case someone doesn't have a DVD player anymore, we could also then make the other one available. However, the Science Fiction DVD was back then prepared in a way with a lot of copies, protection, etc. So it's very tough to save this as a video file and Yeah, so I have a very bad version of it in case someone can't see it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah.
Okay.
Other than that, the rest we can also give as online downloads.
But we will give you a little thing what you can do with Delicious Ambitious. We go on the top camera, I think.
With us or just?
Yeah, this one is cool.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, Christian, you choose a card. Any card is possible. This one is perfect. So you show it to the camera.
Usually I would sign it now.
Yeah, you will sign. Yeah, usually, yeah. So the card goes in the middle of the deck. So watch, and I do nothing. Only this one. Yeah, and then. Yeah, and.
Without
the
whistle,
card
it won't work.
is back on top, and there's only one card. This one is one of the versions. What you can do.
Yeah.
It's very fooling. I don't like this move, but it's also work with this move. Yeah, you put it in the middle of the deck. Yeah, so and then you do. Yeah. And again, it's
right to the top.
It's right to the top, and it's here. Yeah, super cool.
There. So Alexander, yeah, he figured out a very cool way how to add a certain gimmick to a deck of cards to make ambitious card routines very fooling, where a double lift, etc., is just so easily to be performed. It could be a triple lift, a double lift, a single lift, where nothing different is seen. So it always looks the same. I'm sure you know when you're doing a double lift, it looks different to a normal turnover of a card or a triple, because you have to do some preparation to get into the double or triple, and you won't have this with science fiction. So the gimmick that comes with the Delicious Ambitious is really cool. By the way, the gimmicks that are provided in Delicious Ambitious are for red and blue bicycle and red and blue phoenix decks, so it doesn't matter. You can use any of those for different decks.
When you buy the whole set, you will get this routine included. So
yeah, so it's included.
And also a gaff deck where you can prepare your own gimmicks.
Yes. So these gimmicks are included, but unprepared, unsprayed.
Yeah.
Then everything is explained on the DVD. You prepare it yourself, and you're good to go. I think it's a better deal, but in case you cannot get it because we are not able to ship the spray to you, or you just want to figure out what science fiction is, then this is a very cheap and affordable way how to get used to science fiction and find out if the spray would be something for you in the future, I would say. So this is a nice offer for under 10 euros, under $10. I think we did 35% down. You'll find it on our website. Delicious Ambitious, as well as One Card Collector, a great offer. Yeah, last but not least, we have one more, and we have a video prepared for this.
And we show the video right now, and see you in a bit.
I think, can you tell me that? Can you see what står? Can you see what's on it? What it says?
Yes.
Yes. And it says?
Factory blanks.
Perfect. Come here. I'm going to explain to the people what this is. Put paper through. And the thing about playing cards with grey first. And on top of the grey, they print white, and then they print all the numbers and all the spots. Right? So let's use this for a card trick.
Yeah.
So I just want you to point at any card, and I will just put it out like this. Could you please remember this? Yes?
Yeah.
Do you have it?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you can show it. Look as well. Remember it, and push it down. Yes. So you have a card in your mind. So what What card do you have in mind?
Jag tror Engelska ska klara 6.
6 of them. Okay, let's do this again. Just pick any card.
Yeah?
Yes, any card.
Yeah.
Yes. Take it. And just hide it from me. And look at it yourself. You can show it to others, but not me. Yes? And hide it. Okay?
Yeah.
And you keep it completely hidden from me. Yes? So. So what do you have? Queen of clubs.
Applåd!
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, that is Factory Blanks. You can see different performances on our website. When you go to Factory Blanks, this one we reduced as well with 35%, I think. A great offer. Now the deck is really kind of an underground weapon.
It is.
Because it appears to be a complete blank deck. However, the spectator can see a complete deck of cards, and it's totally dual reality because it works for the large audience, however, as well for the single spectator doing this trick with you. So they both experience something magical. It's not that you are having a stooge, an instant stooge that you create, because it happens to him as well, and he doesn't understand what is going on there. However, the experience for him and for the audience is completely different, and that is so nice about this. Great thinking of Tom Stone. The cool thing is, if I go into the camera here, you might even see something written on here that says Factory Blanks, and this is a kind of a safety net, because if you choose a spectator and he would not be able to see this, then you would know he needs glasses or whatsoever, and he would not be suitable for performing this trick, and you would be totally screwed if you would go with him. So he either put his glasses on to read this, or you choose someone else who can do this. Yeah, until you find the person who can read Factory Blanks, because this, then everything is perfect. And the best part is it works in close-up. It's great for mentalism as well.
Yeah.
And has a lot of possibilities. Tom Stone, thought of several ones, and I think it's really a cool offer.
It's a weapon.
Now here's another one, another trick of the week.
Yeah.
And this is something I'm 100% sure that you're already familiar with. Garrett Thomas stand-up Monty. It's a great Monty effect with very strong phases. Very fooling. It, in case you already did this, it might have even fooled you when you're practicing it.
And we show you some phases of the Garrett Thomas stand-up Monty right now.
Please do.
Okay. So Christian, this is the winner card. So this is we go on the table. This is the
Queen of Hearts.
Queen of Hearts. So
yes.
You have to find it.
That was too easy.
Yeah.
It's certainly that's a joke.
Okay,
Yeah. Okay.
So. That's why we use a second one. This is the loser card. Okay.
Okay.
So I will shuffle in my hands. So
Okay.
and so the queen is in the right hand. The 4 in the left. Okay. Open your hand. Yeah. Okay. So maybe you catch me right now, but where is the queen?
I think in your hand.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You are so good. But the game it's much better with. Another loser card, so
yeah, because you have 2 eyes. With 2 cards you can follow.
Yeah.
With 3 cards it's
exactly.
impossible.
So this is the winner card, and then we have also 2 of the loser cards. You can see this?
Yeah.
Okay, so perfect. What we did right now? Okay, we start. Oh,
It's late in the evening.
Why I do this?
I don't know. You screwed up. You want to?
No. We have to start like that. So sorry. Yeah. So
I open my hand
you
for
open
you.
your hand. So you see the move. The move goes from here to there.
Yes.
Come on.
Okay.
This one is a fooling part. And
Yeah.
open your hand again.
Okay.
So and now you have to find the lady. In this position is very easy. Yeah.
Okay.
And when you change her now, where is the
Yeah.
yeah, no, there's the 4.
No, I was tipping like this because this is a.
Yeah, so
Sure.
yeah, and then we do it much easier. So we do it on this way. Yeah. So where is the queen?
On the table or not?
Yeah, no, it's here. Under the table you don't see the change. I put another 4.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you show it?
Yeah, so
again?
like that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And when you turn this, where is the queen?
This one here.
Yeah, there is no queen in the game, and so much more. I messed up the first one.
Can happen.
Yeah.
Well, if you are familiar with the stand-up Monty, anyhow, we have the routine of Gary Thomas on our website. The first batch we printed together with Gary Thomas, and we also produced these cards in larger size. This is a parlor size, great for stage, and so that everybody can watch it. Great for Zoom calls as well, and so we were allowed to release this as parlor version. However, after a while, we also did them in large index, what means poker size but large index. The poker size standard index will stay with bicycle so far because that's enough, and we are offering the large index version of it. Now the cool thing is that on our website you will find not only the parlor, the stand-up Monty in both versions, but also just the refill of the cards in case you already have it and need replacement cards in large index or parlor. Go for it. And the interesting part is that no matter if you are taking the trick with the routine or the refills without the routine, for this following week until the 25th of October, we will add a second refill to it.
That's cool. So 1 for free.
Yes, it's 1 for free, and so it can you can play around with it for a while.
1, get 2.
Yeah, and after a while it wears out, and there you go for the second one. You don't have to buy another one. So I think that's all of our offers. Let me ask. Let me see again. We have Gary Thomas Stand Up Monty.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll find on our website. We have the factory blanks for a great deal. Everything is only for 1 week because that's why they are called Tricks of the Week. Next Monday, when you come back to our YouTube live stream, you will find other offers from our website. Yeah. We have the True Tricks of Science Fiction, the 1 card collector, and the Delicious Ambitious for an unbeatable price for under $10. And we have the Science Fiction package where you can get the free second DVD on top. So I think these are all awesome offers.
That's cool.
If you have any more questions regarding preparation of cards, how we can help you with some preparation, which other wishes you have, or whatever topics you want to see here in our YouTube stream, please leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell, and please leave a like. I hope you did. It helps for the algorithm so that this video is also found by other magicians from around the world. It would help us a lot. All in all, I hope you had a great start into the week, and we wish you a great magical week.
And see you next Monday.
Yes, until then, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.